Hi, Joni.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Great.
We're just waiting for a couple more people to get in here.
Hi, Joni.
Hi there, how
It's
are
Owen.
you?
Hello, Joni.
Hi there, good afternoon. A pencil in my head.
Hey there, Owen.
Hey, how you doing, Andrew?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Oh, I'm getting bored stiff.
Yeah, we all are.
They got the doors locked. They won't let me out.
Oh, no.
All right, just a few Zoom tips in case you are new joining us. At the far left of your screen, you will see a mute button. You will all be muted, but you'll have the ability to unmute yourselves. So if you have a question, you go ahead and raise your hand, which is underneath. You click on participants in the middle of the screen. And then on the far right, you'll see raise hand. And then when we see you, we will go ahead and tell you to unmute yourselves. Next to that is the stop video or start video. It's very, very helpful for us, and especially Carrie, to be able to see you instead of a black screen. So if you would put on your video, we would be very appreciative of that. It's very helpful for us. And next to the participants, there is a chat whereby you can type in a question you have or a comment or say hi, and enter that and send it. And you can send it to everyone, or you can send the chat privately to someone. And Andrew and I will be keeping an eye on that as well. So without further ado, this is the A series and the SU series. And it's a workshop for you, and it's going to be taught by Carrie Price. And he is all ready for you. So Carrie, take it away.
Okay. Welcome everybody to the SU A series workshop. I'm not sure how long people have owned their organ, so I'm going to start simple and then I'll go further and further. So I'm on a SU 430D performer, so that should, and then I think I'm going to move to the Stardust afterwards. So I'm going to start off with the presets. We got 10 presets here. I'm going to talk about presets, rhythm presets, category presets, the rhythm styles, the screen, the harmonies, and see what else we talk about. But start off with the 10 first general presets. Now what's really neat is if you have a screen, you can see your presets with this button over here where you turn on the organ and it says custom, the custom buttons. I'm going to press on this one, it's called custom 2. And when I press it, the screen changes and tells me what I have in my presets. So my first 10 general presets, Lowry's best sounds from long time. Here they go. Number 1 is the organ. If you just want to, the pipe organ. The theater. I'll do a few of my favorites. I like 5, the chimes. The choir. And the Glenn Miller sound, number 10. Yay! 10 general presets. They're great. Sometimes you can use those 10 general presets with your easy button. just hit the easy button and just use your presets for great for Christmas songs. You can use your 10 general presets with just the easy button. Sometimes you can use them with a rhythm, and I could see them in the screen with my special button. I'm going to put a video. So I'm going to let you see this button over here. See that? The custom 2 button, sometimes it's custom 4 on the Stardust and Royale. So the next type of presets I'm going to talk about over here is on the right. The clear, they're clear or white. I think they're clear. And let's say you want all country sounds. So I'm going to press this country button. Now my 10 presets turn into country sounds, and I got them in the screen. Now on the color screen organs, you can touch them here or touch the button to get them. On the black and whites, you only can touch the button. So like the country guitar. And you can put that with us. If I, like, let's say number 6, I want the banjo. I'm not going to go over here looking for it. I just hit country 6. Or I want Floyd Kramer. Floyd Kramer is in number 9. Or maybe the steel pedal steel on 5. Now, a lot of people ask, well, if I press this country preset button, do I have to put a country rhythm with it? No, you don't have to. You can put, let's say I have this, I have the banjo on, and I just want to put it with a Dixieland. You can match it together. You just put on your foxtrot with the Dixieland. Just an easy way of getting your guitars and banjos and fiddles. Next category, the big band. Now, those 10 sounds have changed to big band. Now, again, that custom button 2 is still on, so I can see my presets. Watch this. I want a clarinet. A lot of people want to play with the clarinet. Just put the big band number 3. And clarinet's versatile. You can play like Stranger on the Shore. I'll put on a soft and easy with the clarinet. Isn't that great? Or maybe a little Rhapsody in Blue. But if I want to do like the scat vocals, number 7. Or the trombone. So all your big band sounds in the big band. I love the Latin one. Press the Latin. You just do a little wiggle. The flamenco guitar. So this is a way I can get my sounds very easily and quickly and be able to see them in the screen. Number 8 is really great, the society piano. What that is a piano 2 octaves apart in one note. Yay. And then or mariachi brass. Maybe you want to play some church organ. You can use the sacred sounds. Or Christmas again. Or maybe Phantom, sacred number 10. Then there's more. On the very end here, there's a button that says more. I push that, and then my screen has sometimes 4 more, sometimes 8 more. So for one of the first categories is bells. A lot of people say, you know, I come over here and I push the bell and I don't get it. Well, that's not the way to do it. You just use the bell category. And I'm going to press my custom number 2. And these are all the bells. Grand music box. And they ring out. They took real bells and hit it. Hand bells. And all kinds of great bells, pizzicato bells, or Big Ben. It struck midnight. So all kinds of great bells. Now I want to show you what you have to do to get back in here. If the more button's already on and you want to get back in there, you got to turn it off, wait a second, and then turn it back on, and then you get back in the screen. So now I'm going to do the nostalgic category. These are great. These are like Harry James, Benny Goodman, Boots Randolph, Stradivarius violin, Guy Lombardo, Liberace, Harry James.
Carrie.
Yes.
Carrie, we have a question.
Yay, great.
Go ahead, unmute yourself, please.
Carrie, this is Ramon. And the Phantom of the Opera, what category were you in?
Well, what I did is I was on sacred number 10. I used that one at that time.
Sacred number 10.
Sacred 10.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, and it already has the harmony with it and everything. It's great.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, so then I'm in the nostalgic, and this one is really great. You know, the saxophone, the Jimmy Dorsey saxophone is so smooth and sweet. It's number 2 lower keyboard. Now on this, on the lower keyboard, there's always a great sound, and you have two octaves and a half. You got all the way down to this G right here to play.
Carrie, we have
Yeah.
another question
Oh,
from
good.
Inez.
Yay.
What number were you on for that one?
This one?
On the nostalgic, yeah.
Okay, number 2, lower
Okay.
keyboard.
Me
Jimmy.
and Jimmy. Okay.
Hey,
Thanks.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy.
Now, the Stradivarius violin. I heard that it was the trees way back in the Little Ice Age, they had a better density, and that's why it's a limited time they made them back then in, I don't know, 1600s or early 1700s. And the wood, and they captured the essence of this Stradivarius violin. You got to do the little wiggle, and it looks really good. And if you hold your mouth like that. They even got the chiff in it. Whistle. Oh, how about this? Tijuana Brass. Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. You know what I do with this one? I transpose down the B flat. 1, 2. Guy Lombardo. So Nostalgic is similar to Big Band, but it has a mixture of great people, all kinds of great players in it. I want to talk about the transposer. The transposer is right over here, and it's up or down. And what we usually do with the transposer is you go through the song once and you hit it up a notch for excitement, and it's great. And that's why it's on the panel instead of going finding it. It's right there. But sometimes you want to use it to make the instruments sound more real. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Boots Randolph sax, and I'm going to put it up to E flat. 1, 2, 3. So you can use the transposer to go up down to B flat or up to E flat, and it makes your instrument sound different. And by the way, it helps your ear develop better too. That's a big tip. Helped me by using the transposer more than just up for excitement. So there's the category presets. There's also the Lush category in there, but I'm going to do that in a little bit. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the rhythm preset. Now, watch this. When you first turn on your instrument, the rhythm preset light's yellow, and that means it's ready to go. It's standby. They learned that. Lowry learned that because people forgot to press it, and they never got all the sounds on their instrument. So when you turn it on, the rhythm preset's on. But if you were on your category preset, guess what? It turned it off. So when you're going to go back to your rhythms and you want your regular rhythm presets, just put it back on. Okay, so now the rhythms. The rhythms we call it the variation 0. When you push the rhythm like big band, in the screen, it says swing band. That's the first one. Sometimes we call that zero variation. Here we go. And then to get another style, I hit right over here. It says variation 1. And then I look at my screen and it says swing train. And so then there's a variation 2. Then if I want, depending on the instrument, if I got more, I could hit 1 and 2 together. And then sometimes there's a 3. And then if you have the next organs, you'll have the mellow and exciting. So now I'm on mellow, it says Bert's Bounce. I hit exciting, I've got the boogie woogie.
Carrie, we have another question for you.
Yay, good.
It's me again. Can you just go back one step? You went to like styles?
Big
Like when
band.
you, yeah, like big band or country, that's under styles, right?
Yeah, rhythm. Well, mine says rhythm plus orchestration.
Okay, well, I have a different instrument. So mine says style. So once you push big band, then how did you get those? Oh, so then you went under like the big band.
What instrument do you have?
I had the Symphony.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, styles. Okay. Yeah. On the Symphony, all you got to do is press the big band and you get all of them in the screen. You don't have to hit variation anymore.
Right. I see it. Okay. Thank you.
They're all in 2 rows.
I get it. Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened on the A series. They made, first of all, on the Legend and Prestige, they made 1 button, and it was called Variations. You just hit 1 button, and you get them all. And then on the Sterling, Patriot, and Symphony, and Liberty, you didn't have to push it anymore. Once you pick a style, all the variations are in the screen. So it depends on what instrument you have. On here, I have to use my variations. Like if I want the train, country 1, variation 1, the train. If I wanted to, let me do some other stuff I haven't done, like say ballad, variation 1 together, and I want theater romance. So to get your styles, that's how you get them. And there's a rhythm style chart in your manual. But then you go to class or you listen to a workshop and someone says, oh, you got to use that rhythm, Smoky Lounge. And you're like, Smoky Lounge? Wait, where is that going to be? And then you look in swing and big band. You're like, I can't find it. Maybe I don't have it. So they did something to solve that problem. Dun, da, da, da. In the screen, in the center, it says Stylist. Stylist looks like song setup, but what it is all of the styles by name, all those fancy names they gave them in alphabetical order. So look, like on the way, you're going to see other rhythms you're looking for. So I'm going to scroll backwards to S, the scroll button here. Oh, I just passed it. Smoky Lounge, I hit it, and all the lights lit up. See, it was under ballad. Okay, so you find it. That's a long intro. Here we go. I think it's good to just scroll through your stylus to see, oh, San Fran. Just look through your song setup, see what you got. Radio City Music Hall, wow. A great feature. That's how I learned where all the rhythms were. Just look for them. New York Swing. Well, I'm going to go down the A. 1, 2, 3. Now, I went over the rhythms. You can go this way, looking through the variations, or you can do it the easy way if you know the name of it through the stylist. Now, let's say you got the rhythm. Now, the next step is talking about the rhythm presets. So what I do is I just kind of check them upper and lower. So right here, that means if I have 11 on the upper, that means I have 11 on the lower. So they already gave me 22 already ready to go. And I found some I like. Here we go. So I go through them and I take notes on my top of my song and say, oh, over here I go to number 8 and then I go to 10. So they already made them. So you can make your arrangement. Like if you ever heard of the AABA version of your song where the song changes, at least where the bridge is, you say, oh, over there I'm going to change to a sound. All you got to do now is pick which preset you're going to use. So I found, like, let's say I'm going to go to Easy Country, and I already know that number 8, which is always some kind of piano. Oh, I've got to go over that now. So rhythm presets. Number 1 and 2 always simplifies the background. Number 3 is organ. 4 is always the string. 5 is some kind of bell. 6 is a solo sound. 7 is a vocal. The 8's the piano. And 9 and 10, usually, especially 10. 9 and 10 are the big ones. And see all the way over here, there's purple buttons, the harmonies. You're going to notice they go on. Number 10, look, it went on. Number 9, it went on. So those are going to be your big ones. You save those for the ending or when you want big stuff. Here we go. So you could be real creative with your rhythm presets and come up with your own arrangement. You just got to know where you're going to change your sounds. Isn't that neat? So the little ones are in the beginning, and then you got the big ones. Well, the 0 is Lowry's signature sound, too. That's always usually a big one, too. So the rhythm styles. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about song setup. Song setup. So, like on the Legacy here, you have 300 song setups. Then on a Rhapsody, you have 400. The Royale, you have 500. And then they like the Sensation 500, and I think this also has 550. And then we have 600 on the Stardust. So all you got to do is press Song Setup, and then you scroll to the name of the song that you want to play. Let's say you wanted to play Alley Cat. Hit the Alley Cat, and it set it up. Well, here's what it did. It set up two great sounds. One on the upper, one over here. And that's it. It gave you two great sounds. It gave you the rhythm, the tempo, and two great sounds. If I want to do something after that, I could do anything, but I'm going to just start with that. Isn't that great? So if you're just got your instrument, all you got to do is go through your song setup and see what they gave you, and it's a great start. Sometimes most of the time they nailed it. It's like perfect. It's like, well, that's great. And then sometimes you'll have to make your own. You'll be like, what? So like if I do Autumn Leaves, it does the Roger Williams Autumn Leaves. Song setup really changed everything, because then everybody could sound like the professionals. They didn't have to know what rhythm and tempo and sounds. Song setup. I found song setup did for me and a lot of people. It made you sound great, made you play a lot more songs, because as you're scrolling through hundreds of songs, you get to think of more songs to play. And then book sales went up too. So you just scroll through here. Banana Boat, boom. You might not have thought of that. Okay, so that's the regular stuff. We talk about the presets, the category presets, the more presets, the rhythms and the variations. The stylist is all of the rhythms in alphabetical order. You got your song set up, sets everything up. Here's some big tips. After using song setup, when you're going to go back to picking your own rhythms, all you got to do is put rhythm preset back on. Everybody has to keep resetting the organ. Of course, it's not working right. Just have to, because song setup turns off rhythm preset. That's a big tip right there. Now a little bit more stuff. Let's say if you're playing your rhythm and you're using the presets and you're getting right hand sounds and you're styling your song, but you want the background to change also. Here it comes. Two big buttons, drum variation and alter style. So watch this. Say I'm going to do, I just did it with the New York Swing. So if I'm doing New York Swing, and I forgot where it was, so I'm going to use Stylist. Boom. Oh, it was under Broadway. So I went and got my Stylist, New York Swing, and I'm playing, and I want the Rockettes to start kicking. I hit alter style, and the background gets more exciting. I know when Andrew was here, we wanted to find out every single one. You know, oh, what does this go to? And he'd find someone like, no way. So there's one, the 70s love songs, the Carpenters. This is made for the bridge of the song. Isn't that great? Alter style.
Carrie,
Now
you have
also-
a question?
Oh, good. Okay.
Go ahead and unmute yourself, please.
Just see what time it is. Okay, good.
Okay, does it work? Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Oh, good. Okay, because I don't have a headset. It's good to see you guys, first of all. I haven't seen you in 7 months, so, except for the videos. It's Floridian. The question I had, Carrie, you were talking about the VAR 1 and VAR 2, right?
Say it again.
The VAR 1 and VAR 2, variation 1 and variation.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, on all my other organs, it used to say VAR 1 and VAR 2. I didn't realize that we didn't know when the Liberty came out that it would change, and there is no VAR 1 and VAR 2, okay?
No.
All the books that I labeled, when I did my save, I would put soft and easy and then variation 1 or variation 2, or I had more, I had both, okay? Yeah. On the last one, okay. The other big one. Anyway, is there any, I have $2,000 plus worth of books, okay? And I've labeled all those pages. Is there any easy way for me to tell on the Liberty what VAR 1 and VAR 2 is?
Yeah, they'll be on the left column in order. The 0 variations on the top right, and then on the left column, the first one would be variation 1, and
okay.
The second one is variation 2.
So if it was all three, I could play 3 on the which one did I have? The other big one, the other can't think of the last one.
If you had both of them together, it could have been any of the others, you know. Hopefully you wrote down the name of the rhythm too.
No, I didn't. We didn't know to do that back then when we were brand new. So you might want to explain that sometime to people, because I wrote down everything, VAR 1, VAR 2, or both, and we didn't know it would make a difference coming down the road, but it does. So I guess I could look at every previous sheet I have from the other organs, right, and see what they were. Yeah. Because they do change, don't they?
Like I said, 1 and 2 are in the same order, but after 3, it could have been any of them if you just wrote more.
Okay, no, because it was 1 and 2 plus. You could put both of them down. I think I had 3 choices on one of the organs. But I mean, from organ to organ, from the Patriot. Well, I didn't have the Patriot, but from those all up, did they always change? Was variation 1 the same on every organ all the way up?
Yeah, yeah. After there, yeah, they're always the same.
So variation 1 and 2 were always the same, even on the Liberty.
Yeah, there. Yeah, sure, over there.
Okay.
On the smaller, it's a little different. Only like Premier to Legacy, but then from then on, it's the same, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, great. So alter style is great because it'll change the whole back. Like if I have big band on, I have Glenn Miller. Alter style, I use it for a whole different song, Tuxedo Junction, or when you want the trombones with the mutes. thought of that one. I don't know. After you're using them a while, you just say, oh, I know what song that can go with. So alter style is great. Next one, drum variation. Like when I'm on a style, it'll change the drummer. Like if I have this, it'll change it to this. Or especially like the Latin, bossa nova. Watch this. I like that one. So, guess raised hand.
Carrie, you have a question?
Yay.
Go ahead, Heidi. Heidi, go ahead.
Maybe you're muted.
She's not muted.
Oh, well,
We'll
then
come back.
I'm going to go into a little bit more advanced stuff now. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, let's say you were messing with your backgrounds and you had maybe adjusted a volume, or you had changed something with your lower keyboard. And then you hit another preset and it all went back. You're like, man. So there's some lock buttons over here. I'm going to talk about the locks. I'm going to talk first about accompaniment lock. Let's say I made the background a certain way, and I had the soft and easy. No drums, let's say I eliminated drums, I turned off the Orc Plus, and I got rid of my lower tabs. And I just want that. Say I wanted to just go through my rhythm presets and I don't want to lose that. I can just hit lock accompaniment and watch this. Nothing's changing. Yay! Lock accompaniment will photograph everything I do over on this side of the instrument, even the lower tabs. Let's say I got this one, the march. I don't want the drum variation coming on when I go to number 4. I can just lock the accompaniment. Yay! Alter style. Lock accompaniment. Control lock. That is if you put on sound effects in your kick switches. Let's say you went inside in your feature button, and I went to my kick switch, foot switches, and I changed it to not applause, something else. Like I wanted the car horn. Well, if I change anything, I'm going to lose that. So now this better work. I hit control lock and I change the preset and it's still there. Yay. Good. Control lock holds sound effects in your kick switches. You went through a whole hour and you've made it in there, and then you press the button, you lost it. Not now. Control lock fixes that. Yay. Okay. Tempo lock. I don't know if you wanted to hold everything at 64 for some reason. I don't know. I don't use tempo lock, but it'll lock the tempo. Harmony lock. Let's say you didn't want harmony coming on certain presets. Let's talk about harmony. AOC. AOC will do a closed, real tight fit note, 3-note chord in one finger. great for organ, strings. Duet, 2 fingers. Duet, yay. Great for guitars. Mariachi. 3-part as an open harmony. I'm going to put on number 1, organ sound, and demonstrate what it does. Saw someone do this once. I put on a bank D, 3, the horn, the French horn, with the 3-part, and it's awesome. Four-part, 4 fingers at once. Let's say I put on strings. 4-part. Tree does like a duet, but it puts the note on top. And when they made the Floyd Kramer, they actually even add a grace note. But I'm going to go back to Alley Cat song setup. And I listened to a tape from Lowry way back, and I was like, they're not doing duets. They're adding a note on top. How can I do that? And then one day I was like, oh, I know, we hit country. Country harmony over here, not country rhythm. Isn't that great? It does a harmony note on top. Now, I also learned that the Everly Brothers and Simon and Garfunkel did that same harmony with the harmony. Like in Mrs. Robinson. It works perfect. I just don't know how to play it all the way. Having that harmony on top rather than below, it's so cool. Polka harmony. Da, 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 da. It does an octave and a duet. They changed the name to octave duet nowadays, but polka harmony, I'm going to put on the piano, and I'm going to sound like entertainer. The hard way. The easy way. Actually sounds better their way with the polka. Here's, if you like classical, I'm going to take Latin number 8, Society piano, and put the polka harmony on with it. Rachmaninoff or Tchaikovsky, Latinate with a polka harmony. And then block. It does a 5-note, actually does 6th chords, but it's called block. 5 notes, but it's called a 6th chord. That's great for George Shearing, Nat King Cole.
Carrie, it looks like you have a question from Mary. Mary, could you go ahead and unmute yourself, please?
I have a Symphony, and
Okay.
all the harmony buttons you're talking about, are those the ones that are up in the upper right-hand corner? They will do the same as what you're showing on that one?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got more.
Yeah. More than I know how to use.
Earn them. Yeah.
Another
Lock-
question from
Here's the-
Lorianne.
Okay.
Yeah, Carrie, can you tell me that again? I have the Liberty, and like she just asked, I went over to the organ and tried to look and see what are you doing with the harmony button that's different,
I'm explaining how each one works.
right?
What?
So which one are you using?
Okay, I use.
There's a list underneath that harmony. Are you using the country underneath the harmony button that
Yeah.
comes up on the screen?
Yeah.
So I didn't see any different. I didn't hear any difference. I just tested it.
Okay. Now let me show you. You either have to have a rhythm on going or the easy button for any harmony to work.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Because they don't know
All
what to do unless the chord. That's a great question, though. How does it know what notes to put in if I don't have a chord down? So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Harmony. Let's see what we got going. Oh. Well, and then one more thing is the golden harp. So we've got 8. Everybody, not everybody. Some people have 1. Some people have 2 of them. So we've got golden harp, up and down, up only, I heard that someone did that once and I took it. I put it up to 200, up only, and it sounds awesome. Down only. Virtuoso. So let's do a lot of stuff. Let's go get the Lush category preset and more. I got that on with the Virtuoso. Hey, now I'm going to go back into the golden harp and I'm going to do a skip pattern and I'm going to put a piano. Put a piano in this Genius button right next to it. I can change the sound. I'm going to go to the piano. I know. Keypad, number 1, Genius. I could use my keypad to just put a number in and shortcut and go right to that Genius button. just be a little creative. That was just the easy button with the golden harp skip pattern with the piano in it. Let's see step pattern. Now, I've seen someone do this once before. They took the guitar pattern and put some bells in there. And slowed it way down, and it was really great. The guitar and the banjo pattern is in a small little area doing some sounds going back and forth. Just getting to the bells because I don't know the sound number. There we go. Watch this. This is going to be great. Church bells. I think you get the idea. It's really cool. You have sounds. They're not going all the way up and down. They're just in a little area. It's really great. So I'll finish up with a big song that I use different features, and I'm going to do, why not, have some fun. We'll do a polka, happy polka, and I'm going to use alter style and drum variation. Here we go.
Yay!
We did it.
We have another question from Inez.
Great. I can't
Just
hear
to
you.
clarify something, if I want to activate category presets, I have to have one of the styles on, correct? Or can I
No.
just have easy button on?
Yeah, you can do those with the easy button too.
Well, if I put my easy button on and I go under show,
Yeah.
nothing happens
We
on
well,
the
I
screen.
mean, it did. It put it on. You just have to hit now your custom number 4, and you'll see they're in there. I mean, you're not all you're gonna hear is if you hit a chord is just a hum. Those are some of the categories. Some of the categories really go better with rhythms. Like Lush is really good without a rhythm, but like country, big band, show, Latin, actually better with some rhythm.
With the rhythm. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Hope you learned a lot.
I did.
Yay.
Too much.
Oh, good.
Too much to remember.
Now you can absorb it.
But I took good notes.
Okay. So we went over, I think, like a lot. We went over rhythms, variations, alter style, drum variation, locks, presets, category presets, the transposer, golden harp, harmony, stylist, and song setup. So,
All right, let's give Carrie Price a round of applause, virtual, out loud. Yay.
Very good. Yay.
yay.
Good teacher.
Hey,
Good
Carrie.
teacher. Yeah, learned a
Good
lot. Learned a
job.
lot today.
Awesome
Wonderful.
job. Awesome.
Good job, Carrie.
Thanks.
Good job.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Good.
Learned so much.
Good. So I guess that's it.
Until
Have a
next
great day.
time,
Okay.
be safe,
Okay.
be well.
Thank you. Thank you, Joni.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Joni.
Don't forget the
Welcome.
Zoom musical this Friday at 2 o'clock. It's going to be songs from stage and movies.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my.
Is this recorded, by the way?
Sure is.
Okay, so we can see it later on Facebook?
YouTube probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks so much. Have a good one. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Hi guys. Carrie, you have to
Bye.
end the meeting. You're the host.
Carrie, you end.